Hello, interwebs. It is a Wednesday, so I am here to do my I Wonder Wednesday for July 1st. It's July. Summer, slow down, slow down. But first, I just wanted to say thank you to all those people who've been mentioning or talking about this or thanking me for this. I enjoy that you've been watching. If you have questions, don't forget to ask me because I love to answer questions that people have on this. So keep that in mind. But this Wednesday, I'm going to answer a question that I have been asked a few times, and that is, what is the liturgy? So if you're not from a church that grew up with the liturgy, this may be all brand new for you, but for those of you who have grown up Lutheran or Catholic or some denomination that is more liturgical, that simply means there's these parts to the service that you're used to. So we're going to just talk about what that means a little bit. So liturgy comes from the Greek word liturgia, liturgia, or however you want to say it. And that comes from two words put together. So ergon means work, and laos means people. When they put those two words together, we got that's this word that means the work of the people. Now, often a lot of people think that means, liturgy means it's this thing everybody does together. And while that's kind of true, the original meaning of this word in ancient Greece was somebody who had a lot of money. The wealthy, privileged members of community would run the state, essentially give money to the state to help the entire community because they were the wealthy ones. They could handle it. So out of their own personal wealth, they took this liturgy, they took their personal wealth and gave it to the whole state, and it helped. And that was what liturgy was. So in many ways, this actually means the work of one that benefits many. So in the Lutheran Church, we often talk about liturgy. The parts of the liturgy are songs, confession, absolution, prayers, the sermon, the sacraments. Those things are all part of the liturgy. Now, that means generally one person is doing them, leading them, but the benefit for those pieces is for everybody. So think about that the next time you participate on a Sunday morning and you participate in the prayers, or you participate in the confession or absolution, or you hear a sermon. It is the work of one person that's happening, whoever's doing the confessing and absolving and whoever's leading the prayers or leading the sermon. But that work of that one person is benefiting the whole community. It benefits all. So the work of the people actually kind of means the work for the people. So something to think about the next time you're in worship. And in the next couple weeks, if we don't have anybody ask a specific question that they want answered, I will go through some of those small parts of the liturgy. So we'll talk about music, and we'll talk about confession, and we will talk about prayers and why those parts are important. So I think that's it. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend and celebrate your freedom to worship where you want to this weekend. And so I wish you well. Happy 4th of July, and I will see you next week.